Okay, hello. I'm going to be making this video for Sikky and his Bloodlust journey. I'm just gonna upload it publicly because why not? If anyone needs it, then yeah. Let me turn this off and also go to the beginning of the level. Okay, this ship, there's nothing really much to say about this. Just what I see a lot of people doing, right, is when they straight fly, they tend to click a lot, right? I see Sikky doing this a lot actually. I'm gonna get to that later though. Okay, so the first somewhat hard part in this level, this waypoint, right? For Sikky, right? When I see you doing this wave part, I kind of see you doing something like this, where you're clicking here and then you do a like small double click there. Let me try and get it. Kind of like that. It could be consistent. I just don't see it. I just don't see how it's like any better than what I'm about to show you. So what I like to do, right, is when I click, I try and make my way. Okay, well that's. Wait. Yeah, I try and make my wave as straight as possible. So as you can see here, the like bottom tip of my trail, it's almost at the same level. It's not perfect, right? But it's pretty close, right? And you want to try. Okay, that was very bad. No, but you want to try and keep it as straight as possible. This wasn't very good, but as you can see, I let go at almost the same spot, and I clicked at almost the same spot. This was a bit too high, but I don't think I could have gone any lower. That's just adjustment. But like that, okay, that was not good. Not a good example. Like this, for example. Yeah, this is good. As you can see, I let go at almost the exact same time every single time. Like the tip is at almost the exact same height, is what I'm trying to say. Here, I didn't really click at the right time, but they're close enough, right? And that's just what I try to do compared to whatever that is trying to do, like a double click here, or like kind of like that and like that. I feel like this is just more consistent, better, right? And if I just retag off, like that, right? For this, there's not much to say. Neither is there for this trick. Oh wait, 1 second. Okay, my bad. Someone was at my door. Yeah, there's not much to say about this. Neither is there about this part. From Michigan, there's not much to say for this. The UFO is just, I don't know, just time it. That's really all I have to say. For this wave, I have a pretty strange click pattern, but I feel like that works. Right? I try and go in between all of the bottom spikes. As you can see, if I slow it down, I try and go like this, go in between these spikes, then like that, and then like that. Well, here I do an extra click, just why not? Kind of like that, right? Now this is for Sikky, a choke point, right? This saw blade at Evasium. I saw that you have trouble with this and you die to it pretty frequently. For this, instead of like trying to straight fly up and then straight fly down again, I would just kind of go in the middle here kind of like right below this spike, or right above this spike, I guess. Just at around this level, right? And then just straight fly into the saw blade, like that. But then, in between these two red arrows, I would hold, like that. And how long you have to hold, that's just muscle memory, you just need to practice that. But that should work, right? Because this seems much more consistent than trying to do like that, kind of going up and going down, or doing something like that. Right? Now for this, there's not much to say. Just go in between the spikes. Neither is there for this. Just click on it. Now, for this, I do have something to say, right? Well, I don't see Sikky dying to this much, but here, wait, let me slow it down the game real quick. From here, right? You can't, like, for me, I died here quite frequently at the beginning of my journey, right? As you can see, this spike, right? It has an extra spike here. So if you look at the hitboxes, there's just a hitbox sticking out, right? So you can't just straight fly here and then go up. You have to do this like little dip down and then go back up, kind of like that, right? Because if you just straight fly here, then you die there, which I died to a lot, right? And now for Sikky, right? Because I see him dying here a lot. For these structures, I really do not know how you do this, right? But I see you like die a lot to not this spike, not the big spike, and not these spikes, but this one, the one in between. I have no idea how you do that. Like, I can't even replicate it at half speed. Yeah, like that. Like, how do you even do that? That's crazy. What I recommend doing, right, is for this, instead of trying to go straight down like that and straight up here, right, what I like to do is kind of just straight fly here and then drop down, and then straight fly here and go up, right? So kind of like this, right, where you go boom and then like that, where you just straight fly but then go up or go down slightly, kind of like that, right? And now for this straight fly, what I see you doing, and with you I mean Sikky, is I see you trying to straight fly here and then keep straight flying like that, right? And you're also doing this while clicking pretty quickly instead of doing a slow straight fly like that. You're clicking like that, right? What I like to do here, right? Wait, let me get a better checkpoint. Right, is I like to straight fly, and then I like to straight fly kind of high here, right? And then drop right around in between the bricks and in between this line, right? I drop. Well, that was a bit kind of like that, right? And then straight fly again. So drop and then straight fly. Drop, straight fly. You can do the same thing low. You can drop down lower here, but then there's more adjustment to it. You can, because then no, then because if you drop down and you go back up, you have to hold here first and then start straight flying, right? Because if you just start straight flying here, or here, you will just go down. So you have to hold and then straight fly, which is harder than just going high and then straight flying like that, right? So that's my tip for that part. Now for this, I like to just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But what I see a lot of people doing, actually, not just Sikky, is click 3 times high and then hit this platform up there and then click 4. If you do that, as you can see, you're very high, right? If I hit the platform and then 4, you can pass it, but it's much less consistent for me, at least. What I like doing is just pressing in the middle, right? Just going in the middle of these saws, 1, 2, 3, and then clicking right before I hit the platform. So like that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because then, as you can see, you land more in the middle, right? And then what you can do is just not click immediately, and kind of click here so that you go kind of perfectly around this solid, right? And that sets you up to go perfectly around this this structure, right? So like that, kind of, right? And that then sets you up to go perfectly around this. It's harder, but it does. It works, right? So that's really all I have to say for that part. Now for Sikky specifically, I see you, for this part, I see you kind of, wait. For these pink orbs, yeah? I see you hitting it kind of like 1, 2, where you make like, where you click this late, and then you go 1, 2, and then you sometimes hit the platform, sometimes you miss it, right? You kind of make this big bow around the structure. What I like to do, and what worked for me, is kind of the same thing as what I said at the first wave, where you always click the pink orbs at the same height. Kind of like that, right? If I... Kind of like that. As opposed to this. Right? Because that, it does work sometimes, but this is more consistent, for me at least. If you do it like that, right? For this swing coupler, there's not much to say. It's just a dumb part. Just need to get past it. That's really all there is. For Etzer, this is the same thing that I was talking about earlier with the ship, right? Just click less. Because I see you trying to kind of go like that. Kind of like spamming through, kind of straight flying, right? Kind of like that, right? For me, this was really not consistent, right? Because I see you doing this almost always with ship. Not necessarily this level, but you always tend to click like kind of fast, right? And maybe you've gotten used to that because when you were playing other extremes that were easier than this, the gaps weren't as tight. You didn't have to go as much up and down, orbs, portals, whatever, right? But this level, this is Bloodlust we're talking about, yeah? It's tight, it's pretty tight. There's orbs, portals you need to hit, whatever. And if you click fast with the ship, if you try and control your ship by clicking a lot like that, it's much harder to control your ship. Which is why I like just clicking less. And also, what's very important is just making a click pattern. That's one thing that I don't see a lot of people doing, right? When you're playing a ship, you might think, oh, what do you mean click pattern? You just need to control your ship. No, you can have click patterns even with ships. For this ship, for example, right? I click once here to avoid these two strikes in this saw, and then I click again to avoid this structure and kind of land down here. I didn't hold it for long enough, but it would look like that, right? Then I just slide off, click once to go into the portal, and then just straight fly. And then what I would do is I would keep being straight, keep in the middle of these two structures, right? And then kind of at the end of the saw blades, here I would let go. So that would kind of look like this. Okay, that was too early, but we don't talk about it. Where you kind of let go there, and then I do one click, hold, just hold there. So like this, and then hold. Okay, wait, what am I doing? It's the speed hack that's messing me up first. 1 2 1 2 1 straight away. 1 2 1. Let go, drop. Okay, good. Drop. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Wait, I'm following. Like that. And then 1 2 1 2 1. Right? Just get a click button instead of trying to control your ship through it. Right? And now for this wall, there's not much to say except for this, right? I see you going up here with the swag route, right? I see you going up here and then into this UFO. You're not having much trouble with it, right? With this UFO afterwards. But for me, the normal path was just much easier. And I'll explain why. Because when I go to the top path here, yeah? And I buffer this. Oh, wait. And I buffer this, yeah? If you slow it down, you can see you only really landing at the top right half of this yellow orb, right? You kind of only turn on hitboxes. Bro, what am I doing? What? How the what? How am I still? What? What? I was at the what? What do you mean? How? Wait. Okay, there we go. You're only hitting this top right corner of the yellow orb, right? That's all I wanted to show, right? Because when you do the normal way, depending on where you hit the blue orbs, here I hit the middle of the yellow orb, right? And it's much easier for this, because when you go to this top route, right, if you buffer the yellow orb, you're too high. You're just too high, simply. Because these first two clicks might be easy. You might just pass them, right? They're pretty hard to die to. But wait, let me speed it up. 1 2 3. You still die there. And if I try and click later on this click, 1 2 3. Okay, that does work, but it's much harder. Right? And let's say I don't buffer this yellow orb, I just hit it late like that. Like that. Then you're too low. And there's not an in between, because you're always in this top right corner. It's either you click it early or you click it late. There's no middle. You can't click in the middle, because you're going sideways like this. It's either it's either early or late. There is no middle, which is why I found it easier to just do the normal route, because if you click this in the middle and then buffer the other blue orb like that, you're always in the middle of the yellow orb, and it makes this UFO much easier, right? Now for this part, there's not much to say. Neither is there for this. It's just timing. Really, it's just hard. Especially this blue orb, right? Yeah, no, there's nothing really to say here. For this, right? This robot. This is really. I've seen you struggle with this, before in like the day 30s, I think. Right? No, you're in day 60. But I saw you doing something along the lines of this, where you click both of the robot clicks very late, like that, kind of 1, 2, like that, right? Which seems really strange to me, when, like that, I don't know, it doesn't seem right for me, because what I do, right, what you're doing is you're going like 1, 2, you're doing like a fast double click, right? And what I do, I see it as 2 separate clicks instead of 1 double click. It's kind of the same thing as I told you at like the beginning, at like day 15 or something around, about the first wave. Instead of seeing it as 1 double click like that, see it as 2 separate clicks. It's much easier that way, for me at least. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, instead of boom boom, like a fast double click. And now for these 2 green orbs, right? A lot of the time, I see, in the runs especially, I see you kind of hitting these green orbs late, right? Which makes you very low. Here I somehow survived, I don't know how. But it makes the straight fly here much harder, because you're way higher, and you're leveled with these 2 spikes, right? So you have to kind of hold a bit, and then straight fly. You know what I mean? So for this, I have a visual cue, right? If you just click in the middle of this block, yeah? Just click in the middle, and then let go on this corner, right? On this corner of this, like, sword, gem, whatever this is. If you let go on this corner, you pretty much always land in the middle of the green, right? That's just a visual cue that I found. For this, there isn't much to say, except for this last click, right? You kind of want to hug the left wall on this last, like, release, because if you're on the right wall, right, it makes this click much harder. It lets you either click it very late or do a double like that. So that's why you want to hug the left wall, right? Because if you do it like that, you can always just click once in the middle of the orb, which is much easier. This ball click, this one, is just really hard to put as a choke point for me. Now for this ship, right, I also see you doing this. You're like spamming through it. You're just trying to straight fly, right? And this is especially a ship where you want a click pattern for it, right? This is very tight, and it has portals and orbs and whatever. So for this, you really want to have a click pattern. What my click pattern, maybe it's kind of strange, but wait, let me slow down even more. I hit the yellow portal, and then 1, 2, click 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then here 1, 2. I kind of go in this like V shape, so we go like upside down V shape, where you go kind of up, down, kind of like that, right? 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Just hold this. 1, 2. That was too late, but it's fine. Click this green number in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that was more than 4, but 1, 2, 1. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. It's the speed hack that's messing me up. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, right? If I turn speed hack off, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, right? And even for this, even for a simple straight fire like this, I have a click pattern. So, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then even for this, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? You can count to 7, or you can split it into parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that, for example. It doesn't really matter if you just have a click pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? For this, there's not much to say. Just kind of do it. right? And for this click, there is something to say. You see, let's say this, you see this gap, right? Let's say you split this gap into like 5 parts where you can click it. You have the left side, you have the middle left, you have the middle right, and the right side, right? Because if you split it into 5 parts, 5 equal parts, you will get that, right? You have the middle, the 2 sides, and then middle left, middle right, right? And if you see it like that, what I try and do is I try and click in like the middle left or in the middle, just somewhere there, right? Because it makes you almost land perfectly into the ship. Okay, no, that's too early. That's also too early. See? That's also too early. No, it's like that. 1, 2. 1, 2. That ball click is a choke point for me as well. It's just hard. For this, I never really liked hitting the top and then going down like that. I just like going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. For this, there's also not much to say. Just gonna do it. Right. And for this ship, I also had to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that last. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this helps you, and if anyone else other than Sikky sees this, I also hope it helps you. Good luck with Bloodlust. Right? Let me see how far I can get anyone of it. Okay, Michigan, speak. Okay, unlucky. What did I even type? Oh, a bit goofy. Yeah, unlucky. No, but that was it. Good luck to anyone who's watching this and who's going for Bloodlust. I wish you the best. This is a very hard level, so don't stress out if it takes too long. And yeah, that was it. Bye.